guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Hidden Treasure if you're new, and I've got a story for you. You know how I like to do it. I like to keep it short and sweet, simple and straight to the point. So if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so that you are made aware each and every time that I upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching. So let's get right into it. Spinderella decided to speak out about her association with being with Salt and Pepper. If you know, she was the one that spins all the sounds, the beats, the music. She was really good. Everybody loved Spinderella. They thought that she was a part of the group. But Salt and Pepper said, oh, she's just a DJ for hire. You're just an employee. You're not really a part of the group. We're just paying you for you to spin records. So Spinderella said, well, if I'm an employee, then I should get paid. She said that she was never paid for photo sessions, studio times, interviews, none of that. But she also said, do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. So she did an interview and she sat down and talked and told her truth. So let's take a look at this video. But I would love to hear from you. Comment below your thoughts and how this was handled. You know that there was a biopic done and she was not included. They left her out. How do you feel about that? Let's talk.
I never wanted this to go down this way, but I knew it would, because how you gonna use me and not pay me? The other thing is, they basically said I was an employee and a DJ for hire, but they never paid me for none of those appearances and none of those photo sessions and none of those appearances on those albums and studio times and countless hours of interviews and building this brand. There's employees got paid. Was I your little slave girl? Like, this is really intense, because I grew up and I figured it out. And when I started to mention it, it was a threat to them. You see how they're reacting right now.
And so when when was the moment when you realized that your value wasn't being compensated? Because there had to be, because it seems like when you first got in the group, you were excited to be a part of it. You three of you had a vision for what it could become. What you said, you talked about the Vegas shows and the documentaries and all that. So you guys collectively had a vision for it. When did it start to dawn on you that you were being used?
Oh my God. I would say the 90s. There was a complaint that was documented on the Behind the Music that was done in the late 90s. And I exposed that because I just couldn't put my finger on what it was. And imagine being kept out of the boardroom or being kept away from negotiations that have to do with you. And you have to figure those things out. I felt that back then, but I kept going because I needed to be 100% concrete on what was going, like what was happening, how they were handling the business, and also how I was involved and how they saw me and how they were going to do it. I always knew there was something there and I had to put my finger on it, but it wasn't until I would say this last run with them, which was 2013, 2014 on, we had come back together again. And I knew there was something there, but I just bypassed it because I'm like, look, this is the vehicle that we built together. And there's opportunity for us to figure it out. And maybe we'll figure it out along the way. I'm not going to trip. I'm going to get back in and we're going to figure it out. And I was telling Pepa that. I was like, when can we talk about this? It just was never, it always was a threat. It was always a threat. And I got to a point, thankfully, that, and it happened during the show, during the Ladies Night show on BT, that I was completely just, if they're not going to talk to me, then this is definitely going to be a wrap. Like, we have to talk. So you saw me on that show. Ask them in front of the cameras, can we please have a mediator? Can we please sort this out? Can we please figure out how to dissect this properly that's beneficial for all of us and the fans? And their response, I don't know if you saw it, but you can YouTube it. Their response was no. We're not sitting down with a mediator. We don't need to rehash anything because this is what it is. It's what it's going to be. They said that. And that's when you saw me get up and walk away. I walked away. I didn't quit. I walked away from that conversation broken and let down and not sure what was going to come of it. But knowing that we still had a lot of equity here. And it was important to nurture it for me. I just needed to have that sit down, and they refused it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment below, tell me your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!